All right. Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. So when we take a look at this page, if I can have eyes up here. When I look at this index page, do you see these words right here, about us, spa, and cafe? What does that make you think? Yeah, like this would be a spot that you would have navigation where things would be linked. Would you agree? Now, but are they linked? No, and we would know that because if I actually click on the words about us, I want us to be aware of the properties panel on the bottom, which is why I want you looking here. We notice right here that about us, the format for HTML is set to none. Look right here, class is set to navbar. So basically we have some CSS coding set in the background on this page that was designed for us already, that the class was set to navbar. But look right here, this option right here called link. Guess how we link things? Right there. Now, there are two ways that we can link. There's the short way and the long way. Guess which way I like to do? Short way, because, well, I have many things to do and I don't like to do things the long way. I got into a big discussion with my husband. He works on computers. For his job, he works for a financial planner in Green Bay. And I was trying to discuss with him the other day about the keyboard shortcut for open or save. And he looked at me and says, I never use keyboard shortcuts. And I almost fell out of my chair. Because for save, he always clicks, goes file, save, and doesn't do Control S or any of those. And I'm like, you're working on a computer all day long. Why don't you do that? Well, I just don't do it. So I'm going to show you the short way because it, again, saves you some time. Right here, you will find this little folder icon. You've seen that folder icon before when we've done images, right? And if you click on it, what happens? It opens, and then you have to browse to find where it is, right? Now, one of the things I need you to be aware of, in Dreamweaver, we define a site. And when we define a site, on the far right-hand side, under my Files panel, every file that is going to be on our website that we're going to publish is going to be right here. Would you agree? Unless I link to another web page, like maybe Skidoo or something like that, because that's not a page that I am creating. It would be an external web page. But if I'm going to link to an external web page, what I would do is I would physically open up that web page in the browser, copy the URL, and paste it. And the reason I would do that instead of typing it in is because, well, what happens if you make a mistake? So I would really go to the site and then I'd copy the URL and put it in. But because these are all of our pages and all of the information that's going to be on our site, I'm going to use something called point to file. And that's what this little circle with a dot in the middle of it is. And that's what's really slick about it. So what they're going to have us do is we're going to replace the About Us, Spa, and Cafe. I'm highlighting all of them, and we need to put some more words in there. So we are going to do home, space, dash, and then you're going to put in About Us. So we have to replace some of the text with some new text because we have more pages than just what was there. So we have About Us, except my hands are not on home row. And then we're going to do Spa, Cafe, and Activities. And if you're looking for the words, I am on page 2-20, and I'm on instruction number 3. So I'm just kind of going through and replacing these words right here with those that are showing up. So we should have our index page open and doing this on our index page. You're going to do space, hyphen, space, A. So there'll be a space between the letter and the hyphen. And you're going to put a hyphen between each word. Yes, James? Oh, Chris, sorry. What's up, Chris? Are you on HTML or are you on CSS on the bottom? Save it, and then try it. Did that work? Okay, go under Window. The second option down is Properties. Put a check mark in front of Properties. Is it there now? Excellent. Go through and link all of those words. Okay, Jared, you need to highlight About Us, Spa, and Cafe and replace it with these words. That's okay. Just get this part done. Okay?
Merchandise and national FBLA are like national partnerships, right?
Yes. They're a national sponsor that we do. Mm-hmm. Is not that hard, but pointing to the file is even easier. Would you agree? Could you choose either way to do it? Certainly, it doesn't matter. But when it's really easy just to click and drag to the file you want to link to, sometimes that is just a nice time saver. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually put in a link to an email address. So we're going to click after the phone number here, 9458. And then we're going to put in a line break. And how do we do that? Shift Enter. And when I put in the line break, I am going to click on the very bottom. Nope. Click on the right. Under the Common panel on the right, do you see where it says Hyperlink? So I'm not typing anything on the page. I just really did a Shift Enter. Then I'm going to click on Hyperlink under the Common Insert panel. And then this window is going to come up. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Sorry, close it. I was bad. I gave you wrong directions. Excuse me. I want you to create an email link, not a hyperlink. So just close that window. Click on the one that says email link, and then it should only have 2 lines. So right now, what we have to type in is the word that they want to appear on the page, which is going to say Club Manager. And then on the email, we have to type in the email address, which is manager@stripedumbrella.com. Mm-hmm. You have to put your cursor after the 8 in the phone number, and then do a Shift and Enter. You'll have to look at your HTML code to see what happened. Once you have typed in your text and your email, you would click on OK, and then when you do that, it will put in your text, and that text is automatically hyperlinked. And what I want to point out is when I click on what we just inserted, note right here, the link that shows up to the left of the email address, it has the word mail to. And remember when we did that in our HTML coding, we actually typed in ahref equals, and we typed in mail to. That's what tells the internet that we're sending an email message, not just linking to a page. The next thing I'd like you to do is just take a look at that in split screen to see your HTML code. Notice it put in a beginning A and an ending A. And that would be what it would need to look like. Emphasis. Italicize. Okay. That is section 3. So that's how fast we went through that one, okay?